So that's the economy in the state of Nevada. What do you think is the silver bullet to improve the economy in Mesquite?
Well, I'll leave that up to our local leaders on that.
Okay, dodging that bullet.
I'm going to say that
What are you gonna, if you're elected to Congress, what are you gonna do to help improve the economy in Mesquite?
what I will do is what those leaders of this community ask me to do to the best of my ability. So
Okay, nice dodge.
I don't think it was a dodge. I don't, like I said, people elect people within the community to do certain things and take a direction, and then they vote them out if they don't take that direction. I think the worst thing that we have in this community is the divisive nature that we have out there amongst the way we handle ourselves. I've watched that for years, how people talk from outside of town. I can be all across the country, and people are talking about, wow, you guys sure can be a hateful little community. That's sad, because this is a great community. We have some of the smartest people, I think, anywhere out there. Are we utilizing that talent to develop this community the way we should and involve those people? I think this council is coming together very good. I think there's some issues they're working on together that maybe can make some great changes. In this economy, we are starting to come back, but we've got to diversify it. I'm supportive of the Mesquite Business Development.
Mesquite Regional Business.
Regional business. I think they're doing a great job. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to visit 20, 30 businesses before you get one to entice them here.
That's why I'm not a salesman, by the way.
Well, I don't know what we all are, but that's, I think it has to be in the private sector. People want it in the public sector, but that's sometimes destroys us because everybody wants to have their finger in it and see what's going on so they can see where they can get their cut, so to speak. It needs to be in the private sector where we work some deals with people and make some issues without having to be open meeting laws all the time. So.
Well, with Overton Power District, they don't bother with the open meeting law, so that's another
subject for you.
Subject. There is some criticism that you had a role in the land purchase for the arsenic treatment plant on Hardy Way, for which the former Virgin Valley Water District General Manager is now under indictment. How do you answer the criticism that you had a role in that that situation where some people contend that the value of the land you sold the water district was twice what it was worth, and there was no formal appraisal?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Because I can tell you, the role that Scott and I had as partners is the water district approached us about this.
Okay.
We had development plans to do other things on this. Yeah, the economy would start to turn at that time. We still were moving ahead with our plans and our program to the best of our ability. But when they came to us and asked about it, we told them, you get an appraisal and we'll look at it at that point. They did the appraisal. We didn't.
No appraisal was done.
The appraisal was done by the water district.
By the water district.
By the water district.
But not a professional appraisal.
Well,
there was no professional appraisal done.
I was told there was a professional appraisal done, and I seen the paper, so I'm pretty sure there was a professional appraisal done. So
okay.
I don't know where you come up with that idea.
Okay.
Anyway, the appraisal was done. We accepted the appraisal, and it was approved by the board. Now, you can't stand behind and say, well, the mistake was done by Mike Winters totally. The board approved the deal. We didn't need to accept it otherwise. People want to talk about the value of land and the comparables next to in the area. This had retaining walls. It had sewer system. It had $100,000 plus in power already on the site. We had oversized water lines. The fire lines are already in place. You can't take a piece of raw land and compare it to a fully developed piece of land that's ready for future structures. So people can talk what they want. We sold it to the water district because they wanted the piece of property. It saved, according to Mr. Winters, was saving the water district hundreds of thousands, so they didn't have to cut in the street and put water lines up and down and tear things up. So that was my comment to that. So.
Okay. And we'll end on one other criticism, and then we'll end on a high note. How's that?
Right enough.
You've said before that your personal beliefs about religion and prayer in public meetings play a big part in your decisions. I think you and I had an interview some months ago, and you said that your religion, which is LDS, plays a large part in your decisions. How do you, I'm sure you still feel the same way.
I do. And I think what you're trying to ask is how can I get my beliefs involved, spiritual beliefs or religious beliefs involved in politics. All of us have beliefs. We have come from some kind of foundation in this world. And my belief as a Christian sets those fundamental issues. I believe this nation was fundamentally founded by our founding fathers under Christian beliefs. All documents and proof go back that this was founded by Christian beliefs. I will do everything I can. I will obey the law as it passes, but at that time I have to open my mouth and continue to fight for those Christian beliefs that I have until the law changes, and then I have to live by them. Doesn't mean I have to totally live by them myself, but I have to follow them and respect them. So.
Okay. So, where's the campaign trail going to take you from here?
Where it's been taking me for the last 2 or 3 months. Continue to, what they call dial for dollars. Continue to go out and meet with the communities. I've been on the road ever since October, going. So, I'm in the Las Vegas area almost daily. So.
Okay. So when is your next town hall meeting with Mesquite? Because you have been good, when you were an assemblyman, you were good about having town hall meetings with your constituents.
Well, my next meeting will be with the Republican women. I just got done with the
League of Women
voters
in Mesquite.
So.
Okay. What about in the other areas?
In the other areas
of the district?
Of the area, I have actually a meeting tomorrow in this, I think it's called the Spring Valley area. Possibly one on the 31st that is in North Las Vegas, out in the Aliante area. Tea Party group has invited me to one. I don't have my schedule here, so my schedule is full and it's booked daily. So. Okay.
All right. Well, I guarantee we'll be talking some more as the election gets into full swing. And thank you very much for being with the Mesquite Citizen Journal this morning. I appreciate your time.
No problem, and I have no doubt that we'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.